Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and today we are going to be doing something really cool and really fun, and actually really fun to do. So there we go. So I wanted to tell you Mug Rug Monday is go ahead. Here's what we're going to be working on. Isn't that beautiful? Mug Rug Monday. There we go. This one is our look. I changed my bobbin for the back. Woohoo! This one is the free mug rug design for selling what 50 of one of the mug rugs. I'll have to check and see if we made it yet. We were pretty close, so I thought I'd have this all ready. So yeah, so Mug Rug Monday, free, and let's say hi to everyone. So Phyllis, hello. Hilder, hello. Shannon, Robin, of course. Georgette, Candace, Chris Yost, yay. Nana, yay. Joyce, yay. I can't yay everybody, but you guys get it. Diane, Anne, let's see, Karen, Sally's Crafty. Glad to have another Saturday off. Ronog! Hi, Ronog. Hi, no, Ronog. Misha! 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 Misha. Misha is a kindred soul to me for sure. Nerds rule, all that good stuff. Joanne, good morning. Patty, good morning. Linda Baker, it's your birthday. Wow, happy birthday. What a beautiful day. Well, here in Ontario, to have a birthday. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's like spring for sure. I see all the weather. It's uh, gloomy, rainy, a little bit on the chilly side. Um, it's I don't know. But it's nice here, sun shining. It was supposed to rain and we didn't get any. So, whoever's having a birthday today, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy. I am not going to sing. So, you guys are all saved for that. So, Mug Rug Monday. This one is just beautiful. I love it. I love it. The colors don't do it justice. It's kind of washed out a little bit, but I guess it's because of the white. Awesome. So Mug Rug Monday is a go ahead. I'm all ready for it. Free if we sold a certain amount. Joanne Bull, oh my goodness. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Susie always want to talk about nails. This is from Hollow Taco and it's magnetic polish. And I kind of mix the red and the green, and then you use a magnet and it makes it shine. You can see this one's really good. You can see where it shines. So I just thought, that would look cool. I'm not necessarily happy with it, but it was good enough for today. I thought it was kind of fun. So there you go. Pretty, and I love Hollow Taco. Karina! Hello, Karina. Hello, Karina. So everybody's here. Is Captain Jack behaving? Good question, Margie. Yes, Captain Jack is behaving. I don't know what was wrong with it. I did, however, fix the needle threader. It was not broken off, it was just bent. So it took a little bit, but I didn't take anything apart. I would never do that on my machine. The trick, if you guys ever have to do it, is set it to thread and it comes down. Turn off your machine when it's down, and then you can have access to it, and you just bend a little part back, and there we go. There we go. So I decided it was time for a quilt block. So this one is, oh, Miley, Jude and Miley, hello. Sally's Crafty, thank you very much. Hi, Miley. I hope Miley is keeping warm, and I hope she's watching too. Cindy King, hello, Cindy King. Arlene is in the house. Judy Quilt, hello. Say hi to Mr. Quilt for sure. Let's see, everyone, did I miss anyone? Glad you were able to fix the threader. Yes, it was nerve-wracking, but I am not going to take anything apart. And I'm also, just for the record, not going to thread a single needle machine. No, thank you. So I did fix it. Be careful. There you go. Tackle hug. Don't get violent there, Shannon. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. So this is the quilt block that we're going to do. And it is awesome. It is really a lot of fun. So one block, and then I did more and put it together. So it's called I Heart, because this is a heart, flowers. So it makes a flower when you put it all together. How cool is that? So applique, 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 applique. It's all applique, and it's easy to do. The 5x7, this is what this is. The 5x7 takes like 12 minutes to stitch. I also did, are you ready? A 4x4. So you can make mini ones, and I think that would look really cool down one edge, almost like a sashing. If you're still looking for midnight animals, I think my tripod kitty would look awesome. She has the most gorgeous pattern. Oh, lovely. Waffles. Karina's craving waffles. I wish I could eat them. Bah. So with this, so 4x4, which is awesome, 5x7 and 8x8 are the sizes. And this is the 5x7, and you put 4 together and you have a quilt block. I didn't really make it into a quilt block. This is just all my tester ones, right? So also coming with it are quilting blocks, because I love this. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's all the quilting on the block, all in one. Now there's 2 of them. So there's 2 of them. You get lots with this one. One is like this, just one color. So this stitches out all in one, done. And it looks beautiful, just like it is. I'm really happy with it. The other one has color changes exactly like what's on the other one, the actual one. So you get the actual quilt block, quilting 1 and quilting 2. So I decided to do this one because I thought the black and orange would look really nice. And then I took it a little bit further, and blooming heart, there you go. I like the pattern in black. I just decided I had black all set up because I've been doing the midnight stuff. And I just thought, yeah, why not? Black is a great background for it, and it looks fantastic. So I put a little bit in there. So, you know, you can do blocks like this together, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So I thought, well, I better do something. Oh, Jill's here. Hi, Jill. I thought I better do something pretty. So these aren't sewn together yet, but look, isn't that gorgeous? So I went ahead. It's bigger than 10 by 10. So that was just for me big. I just wanted to see how everything put together, but isn't this beautiful? What do you guys think? Much better. This is going to make a huge block. So 20 by 20 block. And it looks completely different in the pretty colors as opposed to the kind of darker colors. So both of them look good. Absolutely. But I thought this one was pretty, and it took me a while to pick out my fabric. I wanted something, you know, bright and nice. So I started off with the blue. So this is how I do this. But no purple. No purple yet. I started out with the blue, and right away I picked out the pink and the yellow, the dark yellow. I wanted to do that. So I looked through the fabric. There's a pink and there's a yellow, and these two match. It's kind of hard to see that it matches, but they do, same print. And then this pink is the same as the blue, but it's pink in the background. So I think that brings that all together, and I think it makes it look great. So to highlight the flower, I did it in blue, and to highlight the yellow, I did it in pink, and vice versa. So there's a half clamshell that you add it together. So it wouldn't take too many of these to make something awesome. But I wanted to show you the pack that I got. Yeah, table topper. Yep, that'll work. So this is part, and it's a half yard package. So these are the ones that I used and I'll be using. But look, we have the same print in red. So we could do all reds. We have the same one in pale blue. But look at this. This one goes absolutely perfectly with this. Isn't that cool? And it's the same print as the other one. So I kind of went through and looked at all of them. Now here's the purples. I don't have any purple flowers like this one, but I do have, if you look at this print, it's versatile, purple, green, and blue. So you could use this on anything. Beth, hi, welcome, glad you're here. You could use them on the pink, purple, or green. But look at this darling little print, again, with the pink and the yellow. That would work too. And then get a little opposite there with the purple background. So that would also go really well with this. Isn't that awesome? And then it gets even better because look at the oranges, which is gorgeous. I love this one with a little bit of blue in it. I know it's hard to see, but there's a little bit of blue in it. So you could pair it with blue or solid blue for a redwork quilt. Oh yes, for sure. And then there's another one of these triangle-y ones, yellow, pink, and blue. So again, that's easy. And then here's some reds, which are really cool. So instead of the flowers, you could do these ones or these ones, whatever. And then we have more blue. And I think this print is really nice. I think that would look good. So blue plus flowers. So if you run out, and greens. So I'm going to make a block of each color and put it together. And I think it's going to look awesome. I've never known how to use this fabric because it's really busy kind of fabric, right? Really busy and bright colors, and I think this will be perfect. I'll probably throw in some solid colors too to make it really nice, like a nice light purple would look, incredible on this. But I'm going to mix it around a little bit, and each block is going to be a separate color. I might double up on some. I don't know yet because I could make two purples. There's the red flowers. I think the red is going to look good. It's going to look good. So this is my ones from today. Oh yeah, I forgot about the blue. We could add solid red, like a bright red for something. You just have to have 3 different patterns, or green. Yeah, is this fabric from Missouri Star? I honestly don't remember. I've had it for a long time, so I'm going to guess no, but you will be able to find something similar with all different colors in it. Just have a look through and see. So this is just one I've had for a long time, and I have used little bits of it here and there, but I never knew. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to do this one, which I am so happy with. I just think it's stunning. I used like the gold highlight for everything. All of the quilting is in gold, and I think it looks great. You can change it up though, it doesn't have to be. But we're going to do this one in a mini size because I kept a pile of pieces, and it's enough to make a little one. So by the time I finish all my big blocks, I'll have enough to maybe do a sashing of the small ones that match, so to speak. I think it's going to look really good. But, Elizabeth, what size do these blocks come in? 4 by 4, 5 by 7, and 8 by 8. And it comes in the actual block in each size, a quilting block, and then a second quilting block. And let me tell you, if this sells 50 in the next week or so, I will add another block for free. So yeah, you guys will like that. So you could have 4 blocks to make your quilt. Isn't that cool? But yeah, I'll come up with something that will fit in. So yeah, there's the link. Thank you, Judy Quilt. You are always on the ball. Sally, excited, just bought this design. Wait till you see how fun it is to do. The 5 by 7 is only 7,182 stitches, and it takes about 12 minutes. So there you go. The big one that I did, I just wanted to do a huge one. That took 30 minutes. So you could really get this done for sure. This is the colors we're going to do. We're going to make it match the other one. So let's go to the machine and we can see where we're at. I started a little bit. I added the batting. So we stitch out the placement, then we add the batting, and then trim the batting because we really don't want it in our seam allowance. And I'm using different batting than what I was using before because I was using crappity crap batting, and it takes a lot of swearing to get it to go. I don't know what to say. So I thought I'd save you guys. Can we still get the bonus if it comes out? Yes. Anyone who purchases it that adds up to the 50, I'll tell you when it's in, and those people can get the free one. So yeah, it'll be worth your while. Get everyone to buy it and it'll be done, and it'll be really nice to have a second block, right? So yeah, free. If you get everyone to buy it, free. So this is all applique. So let's start with the first applique, which is going to be our top. And first step is placement. Now I want these ones to match my larger one because I think it would be really nice. Tammy, I got it. Awesome. Thank you guys. That's awesome. So I don't know how well you can see the placement because I have the gold on. You probably can't. So then second step is place your fabric down. Now I know I have a piece there. What I want you to make sure is, remember, we need a seam allowance. We need a seam allowance on the outside and on the outside. So the top and the left side. We don't need a seam allowance on this side because these two sides, because we're going to be cutting it. So even though I have this on it, make sure that it's well out, but leave yourself a seam allowance. If you do that, you'll be fine. So all the outside edges need seam allowances. So now that I have it sitting down there, and I've made a mistake, so let's trim and go. I wasn't paying attention, but I caught it. Let me do this so I can fix it. Can anyone see what the mistake is? Right there. Right there. Oh, you can't see it. Let me move it back. There we go. Right there. That's not covering the placement line, and this is why we do placement lines, because we want the fabric to cover everything. Maybe this piece isn't big enough. I am not sure. But this is no time for applique chicken, right guys? No time. So that should be good there. And remember, I'm not worrying about a seam allowance on this side or on this side. And making sure that none of this shows. I should be pretty good. So this is okay, just matching up completely. Okay, let's do that again and see. Let's see. Probably should have a little seam allowance there, but it's okay. Ooh, look at that. Right on the line. Holy cow, do you guys see that? Right on the line. I'm gonna consider that a win for applique. I'll consider it a win. Ha! Okay, I'll buy 100. Yes! Thank you! For sure. Stitch it down twice, and then we're gonna give it a quick trim at the desk. I always like to stitch it down twice so it's not going anywhere. As long as you don't make a boo-boo, then you're good. Okay, so it's waiting for the next thing, but we need to trim this. So, as always, let's go back to the desk where we have our beautiful colors. And can you guys see? Can you see how it's perfectly on the line for the selvage? That's a win. I didn't really do it on purpose, but I'm happy I did. For sure. So, as always, you want to trim carefully. And I am doing it the correct way because I was using the crappity crap, terrible batting, and the scissors get caught in it and it tears and it's a mess. I might have a little difficulty here. That is just like a teeny bit short, but we're gonna wing it. So I'm not gonna bother with this because that's our seam allowance. That's our seam allowance. Probably should Craftsy. Oh yeah, clever. Judy Quilt. That's awesome. Yeah, Craftsy. I did buy a lot of stuff on Craftsy or Blueprint. They had the best sale, and I just bought a whole bunch because it was super inexpensive for me. So yeah, good catch, good eye. I didn't even think of that. So yeah, Craftsy, and which they went out of business for fabric, which I was kind of upset about. But that's what it is. So now we're going to do the next applique. Applique number 2, which is our heart. And I'm going to do the heart in pink. And the same rules apply. You want to have a seam allowance. So I'm going to take this and pull this back so I can see it better and so you guys can too. And you can see our lines here. So this should be good seam allowance. You don't need 10 feet for seam allowance. You do need a little bit, and try not to go over like that. If you can do 1 inch for seam allowance, that is the best. I'll probably be cutting this one a little short, but live on the embroidery edge a little bit, right? Yeah. Yardage, it is a 1/2 yard bundle, which I wasn't 100% fond of the fabric. I am now, but I wasn't 100% fond of it, but I'm really happy with it now because it's perfect for this quilt. There we go. Yay! Stitch around it twice, and that's more than enough seam allowance, so Saved the day. Now we've got 3 more appliques to do, and then we're gonna do the quilting, which is really nice. So yeah, it really is easy to do this, and lots of fun and good to match up too. So we're gonna carefully trim, and no swearing because of the batting. Someone said, what's the best type of batting to use? I really like the warm and natural. I'm just out of it right now, so I gotta figure out how to get some more. So I just used what I've got. It's cheap and inexpensive. Hey, you can hear someone woofing it up there and squeaking. That's my big hunting dog. You know. I have a 10 in square bundle with the prints. Ooh, nice. So there we go. Trim. Let's go back to the machine. And we're going to do applique. And we're going to start right here. So the first step is placement. Although we kind of know it is a bit bigger, so it's okay. Now we do want to make sure we leave a seam allowance because I shorted myself a touch right there. So placement, and I'm going to do it so I kind of build in that seam allowance. So there we go, stitch it down. Now there's 2, and you want them to be the same color, although of course you can do whatever you want for colors. But it looks nice when they match up. We'll compare the big and the little and see what you think. My dog is barking back. Sorry. There we go. So now, placement. And then we only have 1 more applique to do. So you could also pre-cut. And just have everything ready, right? That's easy enough. So this one also I have to account for the seam allowance that I missed. That should do it. So I'll trim this one and this one at the same time, and then we only have 1 more left. I may be playing a little bit of applique chicken with the yellow one. Trying to use up the scraps, which makes it easier. But I think this will look really nice down one side of it. Okay, so let's go back to the desk, and we shall trim the little pink ones, which is perfect, covering up for my seam allowance mistake. So trim, as close as you can to the line. It's double stitched, so we should be okay with that. So I'm going to not cheat, but I'm gonna do something like that. A little bit in, a little bit more, but I'll tee that up after, so it covers it up. You want to go kind of to the edge there. See, and that makes up for my non-seam allowance there. That's okay. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Now these scraps are super small. You could save them for a crumb quilt or whatever. But they're not really going to be a whole lot of use, right? Not really. So this side too, just snip it off like that. Just make sure nothing gets caught. So it's starting to look good. Now we have the yellow to do, and hopefully that it doesn't catch, and I am successful in my second attempt for applique chicken. You never know. I try not to play it. Here, I'll zoom you guys in a bit so then you can see. That's a good shot. There we go. So placement, although we knew where it was, however, you can see it's a little bit bigger, just a little. So if I can't get this to fit, perfect. You guys can see it. Oh, it'll fit. That's fine. It's a little touchy, a little dodgy. There. But this one is in the middle, so we are going to have to cut all sides. So most of them are not fully, don't put your finger there, are not fully cut. So perfect, I did it. All right, a little bit close there, but still okay. Now, I'm always tempted with something like this that's really simple to trim at the machine, but I'm still not going to do it because it really doesn't look good. You end up not having a really good applique, and it's important. It makes it look better. I did make some mistakes on one of the big ones because I was doing exactly that, because I was using a very large hoop, and I just thought, oh, it's just got to be easier to do it this way. But negative. Take it out, put it on your desk. It makes a big difference. So I shortcut some things, and I, left too much, so the zigzag or get out of jail free stitches didn't work. I'm not happy. So yeah, take it off your machine, do it properly. It only takes a second, and it'll make your work really awesome. One of the worst things you can do for applique is cut into the stitches. And I did that once too, and I'm like, that was the deciding factor for me, that no more, just put it on the desk. I had to clear everything off of my desk because it was a big hoop and sometimes hard to work with, so yeah, there we go. Now back to the machine. Captain Jack, like I said, he's happy. I am gonna do the quilting stitches. Now, what I decided is I want to use the same gold for all the quilting stitches. However, you will see that there are color stops. So if you wanted to change the colors, maybe the pinks in blue or something like that to make it stand out more, you can go ahead and do that. I always like to leave options for sure. But I wanted to do it all the same just because I thought it would look good. There is yellow in 2 of them. So the only ones that don't have any yellow are the pink. So I thought that would look good. Googly eyes, yes, all my hoops have googly eyes, and so does Captain Jack's. So there you go. So this one is really nice quilting stitches. Now we're going to do the pinks, which really would look good with blue quilting on it, blue thread. But I want to make these the same. This is nice. These are small enough too, you could get really, not picky, but you could get really detailed and fussy cut and cut it in half, or just do a fussy cut, maybe of a flower, like English paper piecing sort of thing. Fussy cut the center part. I think that would be great. So now for it's almost a clamshell. I don't know if it was intended to be. One of my favorite shapes, you guys know that. So again with the quilting, again, blue would look spectacular on this print. So there we go. Coffee, everyone is coffee. I can't leave to make more, sorry. You need a bigger coffee cup. Elizabeth says, my 2-year-old enjoys sitting in my lap while we watch and learn from Sue and the gang. Well, hi Elizabeth's 2-year-old. Hello. That's nice. My granddaughter said this is so beautiful. She wants to use my machine. LOL. She is 9. Yeah, go for it. My kids were helping me run multi-needles, very carefully, pushing the buttons, we'll say. Anything else I did. When Sam was 11, that she worked for her iPhone, and she got really really good at it. She was pretty awesome, actually, and trimming and doing all that kind of stuff. But she worked an hour or two a day to pay for her iPhone. So this also would look good in blue, but it does look good in the gold as well. It stands out enough, and I love the quilting that I did. Love, Judy Quilt says, love the quilting. Looks like an owl where the two yellows meet. Awesome. Feathers. Okay, I am not going to tell you guys how long it took me to draw these feathers so they looked good. I love feather quilting. I just, for some reason, cannot get my brain around it. I know it just takes practice, but if you have a long arm, I guess you can practice more. Oh, you know that company in London that I have talked about before? Okay, now we're doing cover stitches. So yellow, yellow, pink, blue. So anyways, I saw that he had a sale on, and it was torture. I can't think of the right word. So a mid long arm with the table, or the thing where you roll it, whatever that's called, and it was 50% off. And I was like, I wish I could do it. It was reasonable. Far less than a luminaire, that's for sure. Far less than a multi-needle. Oh, heavy sigh. Yeah, I really wanted it, because I want to practice that and learn it. So Tracy says feather quilting is my favorite. I love it. It's just hard to do. So everyone's saying it looks like an owl. So here's the wings, here's the face. If I were to put googly eyes on it, you'd see, and this is the body, chest of the owl. So I'm gonna agree that does in fact look like an owl. Nice eye. My grandmother always taught me to oh, David Weaver, you're funny. Flower owl would be a flowl. All right, well, I might have to change the name of the quilt to flowl. There we go. Everyone see the face? My grandmother was a nurse, but she was also a magnificent artist, and she always taught me to, or I always did, and she encouraged it, to see faces and to see things out of shapes. So every car has a face. I don't know if you guys know that, but you're going to be looking now. So I'm going to do pink, which matches almost perfectly. And we're almost done, by the way. So not hard. Not hard to do at all. Clouds, I mean, everybody knows that, but nobody really does it. But everything. And so that's impressive that you guys see an owl. I stitched out I don't know how many of these, and I did not see an owl. So I'm impressed. That's awesome. Jessie, hi Sue. Cindy King, I love pink. Yes, it is kind of a pale pink. It matches this almost exactly, which is stunning. I had thought about going for the darker one to, you know, set everything off, but nah. So the nice thing is about this fabric, or busy fabric, is you can always use a solid color, which is really nice, instead of having, because these are, I don't know if you guys noticed, but these are all busy. It certainly doesn't look too bad for whatever reason, but they're all very busy fabrics. A solid, even the heart, a solid would look really good with contrasting feathers that I love, hate. Isn't that beautiful pink? There you go. Shannon and I agree. Makes me crazy. What are we talking about? Thanks for catching that. I was going to say something Judy Quilt, but I wasn't going to bother Judy Quilt. Judy Quilt has this thing about things jumping around in the hoop, and I usually just leave it because it doesn't bother me. I don't know. So yeah, we kind of laugh. I was sitting here panicked. No panic. Everything's good. So now we are on the last cover stitch. So you can really play around with colors on this, which is really nice. Everything has color changes. If you guys notice, I haven't changed too many. Here's the blue I'm using. It's not quite the same, but it sure looks good. It matches well enough. So I'm just gonna quickly thread my machine, and we are gonna stitch the last one. So yeah, you guys can get a free block, a quilting block to go with it. I think that'll be really nice. Really super nice. There we go. So it's gonna start. The blue looks really good. The pink thread looks velvety. It's all exquisite thread. Oh, did you guys see? Oh, on the Dime Facebook page, that big company got every single color of exquisite thread. I was like super jealous. I'm like, really? So there's 300 colors? Like, yeah, I need to get that. It's not cheap, although it is cheap when you compare it to other ones, but oh, can you imagine having every single color? I would be in heaven. I think that would be, there's so many. 300. I'd throw out everything else, to be honest with you. I keep it just in case I need it. Exquisite thread is really nice, and I always find that it matches. Jill, thank you very much. I had started keeping a lint roller and baby nose sucker next to my machine. One for the round and the other to move it before it goes under the needle. Wasn't it like 4 boxes and like 4 flats on each box? I don't know. I was probably in a little bit of shock when I was looking at it. I was like, oh my, every single color. Oh, a girl can dream. Just like the mid-arm that's 50% off. So yeah. This is it. Thank you so much, Sue. Marianne says, I've been looking and looking and looking for a simple applique block. This is it. Yup. It is. And the quilting ones are lovely too. You could sit and run a couple of blocks of those either way, even with the color changes, really quickly. Elizabeth says Dime has some of the best thread. I really enjoy Dime. I used to use Floriani, which is, you know, that's fine, to each their own. When I got my hands on Dime from Eileen Roche, I was amazed at how well I can match everything. For some reason, it matches. And I love that because it makes it look better. And I don't have that many either. So, yeah. All right. That was it. That was it. Happy music. There we go. So we're going to go back to the desk and not listen to Tank. Nope, that's the wrong one. See, he threw me. Back to the desk. And all we have to do is trim it up a little bit. But look, let me get the other one. Oh, Tank, you're fine. This is the big one. And this is the little one. So doesn't that look good? Can you guys see it? Doesn't that look good? It matches so perfectly. I love it. I think it's going to be really good. May all your chocolate chips be calorie free. That's awesome. Also, having a Coke at 3 o'clock in the morning doesn't count at all. So, yeah, just in case anybody was wondering. Beautiful colors. Yes, I'm going to do some different colors on it using all my all my different colors here that match. I think it's a perfect thing, and I think it's going to look really good. But isn't it fun to do? I really enjoyed because the applique is so easy. Now this one I did different colors for the quilting, orange, and then I did black on the orange. And then I switched. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I switched the fabric on half of them, right? I switched the fabric, which looks really good. I like it. So it's not all one color in the middle. It's a switch, and I matched that perfectly. So think about that, doing opposite colors, or you could do one in blues, one in greens. Because if you look, how awesome would that look beside one like this in it? Wouldn't that be cool? So think outside the box. I will check right now about the free mug rug, and I'll let you guys know and put it up. And this is Mug Rug Monday, and a free block if we sell 50 of these. So yeah, green for St. Patty's. Yeah, absolutely. Think of like Christmas. I obviously thought of Halloween. It was an accident, if you believe that. But Christmas colors, this could be a poinsettia. Oh, there's so much you can do with it. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like this video. Get shopping. You guys will love making these. Either a wall hanging, a quilt, mug rug, anything. You can make 4 mug rugs and put them together for sure. So yeah, and get all your friends to buy it so you can get free stuff. It's a great idea. So I'll see you guys on Monday for Mug Rug Monday for sure. If you can't make it, be on the replay crew. I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, go to omlembroidery.com, or sorry, OML Embroidery University Facebook group, and ask away. We will always help. Everyone's a good crew there. So, bye everyone. See you on Monday. Bye.